learning about finding perimeter and area of composite figures. What is the area when we talk about finding area? Adrian?
The inside of the shape.
Okay, the inside of the shape, or the number of square units around the shape. And when we're talking about composite figures, we're talking about a whole bunch of different figures put together. True or false? To find the perimeter, we multiply all of the sides together. We multiply when we're finding the perimeter around all the sides. Do we multiply or do we add? We add. So the answer would be false. We do not multiply, we add. So when we're looking at this composite figure, how are we going to figure out what the perimeter is? Just the outside distance around. Subtract 2 from the 16. So right here, this whole distance is 16. I'm going to subtract the 2, which gives me 14. If this side is 5, the other side is going to be 5 because it is a rectangle. Do I need to include this 5 in the perimeter? No, it is just the outside of the figure. So when I am looking at it, all I need to do is add them up all together. So on your paper, add them up all together. And I'm going to start the question. And you can put in for the numeric value of what you got for adding up all of the sides together. So if I look at this and I'm going to add all of them up together, first I add the 14, then the 7. Do I need to add this too? No, because the whole thing is 16, so 16 and 5. If I add them all together, I get 40. Now talk about area. Remember the number of square units inside the figure. And match, it's kind of like a matching game. Match the correct formula to the area and the formula. So now we're trying to find the formula for the rectangle. Is pi r squared the correct formula for the rectangle?
No.
Circle. Pi r squared, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Ooh, are those correct? No, both formulas. Length times width for the rectangle, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Half base times height is for what shape?
Triangle.
Triangle. Okay. How are we going to break this shape up into 2 different shapes to find the area? Because we can't find the area of this just how it is. We have to break it up into 2 different shapes. Emma, what 2 different shapes are we going to break it up into? A triangle and a rectangle. So if we are looking at it, the blue one is the triangle, the red one is the rectangle. And now we have 2 different shapes that we can find the area. First, let's find the area of the triangle. What is the formula for area of a triangle? Half base times height. Base times height times half. So we're multiplying them all together. The area equals half the base times the height. If we look at our triangle, what is the base?
6.
What is the base? The base is what it sits on. 7, and the height is 6. How come the slanted part is not the height?
Because it's not standing.
It's not standing straight up. So do we now have enough information to find the area of this triangle?
Yes.
Yes, please on your paper today. So if I have my base and height, 7 times 6. 7 times 6 is... Now what is the rest of that formula? Base times height times half. So if I divide it by 2, I get... Now we need to find the area for the rectangle. What was the formula for area of a rectangle? Now what do I have to do with the 2? Add them together. So 28 plus 64 is 92 centimeters squared. I forgot the squared up there. Don't forget it is squared. Any questions?